Hi, everybody. Okay, so bold. The reason why I put Luna question mark is because, well, we got some answers to some questions that we didn't even have. But yeah, that changes things. Okay, so as y'all know, Luna escaped Soap jail, right? And then so she directly went to the beach house. I talked about that ad nauseum. And then, so now she's on the run because they're trying to catch her. And everybody is going after her, and we're going to catch her, and she's going to pay for what she did. Okay, now, usually I would say, okay, and be gung ho about it. But on this one, I'm not. Because, well, I think it's been played out. Clearly, they made Luna a bad girl, okay? And the only time I had any kind of question about it was I said, oh, maybe they're going to try to redeem her. Because I also talked about the scale of, I believe in the scale of like 0 to 10. Okay. Um, my point is, when you're talking about a bad girl, because that's what we're talking about here, and it could be used for anything, really. But, okay, if you want a bad girl, you want about well, theoretically, a 7 or 8. The reason I say that is because at 7 or 8, it can be redeemable. Okay, if you make her a 10 and with no redeeming qualities, what are you gonna do with her? There's only so many people that she could unalive, hurt, or whatever. And then what? Are you gonna keep throwing her in and out of jail? Okay, so you throw her in jail, she escapes. You throw her back in jail, she escapes. How many times can you do that before somebody like me or somebody else who watches soap operas all the time says, "Oh, they're throwing her in jail again"? It's not fun. At some points, it's not fun. Um, okay. The thing that could change everything is now they handled the baby storyline, which I'm happy about, but I wasn't expecting, so it was kind of shocked. Okay, so her whole plan hinges on this baby because she wanted to be with Will despite him saying, "I don't want to be with you, I'm not in love with you, you're somewhat delusional, get away from me." And so she thought the baby was going to be her ticket in. And now they've taken away the baby because you had to listen very closely. But she said, "I had a miscarriage." Okay, on the outside, without getting into the particulars yet, it makes sense that they did that because a lot of people were up in arms about how this all happened. And I was one of them because I was like, that's not the way to go. Really not. Okay. But then also, I was excited just for the fact of a Spencer Air because we haven't had one of those. And I really wanted it to be a girl because I said previously in a video a long time ago that they need estrogen in the Spencer line. But now that they've taken the baby away, not only is there going to be no Spencer Air, but also they really have no reason to keep Luna around because, okay, number one, she's a bad girl, and unless you make her redeemable, there's not much you can do with that. Number two, Will doesn't want her. Nobody wants her. She's like the bad seed. Nobody wants her. Number three, um, because there's no child, there's no like nobody's pulling for her to still be there and possibly be on the canvas at all. So you put all those three things together. I'm not sure how it's going to look for Luna. I really don't. I don't think they're going to unalive her, but I just don't know where the character is going to go. And I don't mean this in a mystery fashion. Um, I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm literally telling you that I think they're writing themselves in a corner with her. Unless they completely go sideways, I don't know what they're gonna do. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I got nowhere to go with it because it's just like, yeah. Okay, so which today was a really weird episode because the whole focus was that. Okay, they tried to veer off and do another storyline with Daphne as the voice of something, but then Daphne told Carter Forrester creation thing, room or whatever, about what happened with Luna. So then all the focus shifted to that. So everybody's talking about, thinking about whatever, the whole thing. So yeah, which I understand. Like, I guess they want to keep people focused as you're watching, but it's just like, could you please put somebody on something else? I don't know. So once again, I don't know. All right. Bye, guys.